It's late. Too late. The kind of hour when silence feels heavier than sound. Hours spent crafting something beautiful, piece by piece, frame by frame. Minute by minute, time builds into a crescendo of what hours ago felt impossible. And then nothing. In one heartbeat, it's all gone. The work, the night. This is the story of the crash.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Alright, so after many years of using Premiere Pro, I finally made the switch to Davinci Resolve. Now, I started with Premiere Pro just by default. Back in my high school days, I was a student, so I was able to get the whole Adobe package. Now, I still use a lot of Adobe products, but as recently as last week, I switched to Davinci Resolve. First off, performance. Premiere is great when it works, but man, it's frustrating when it crashes, mid-export, mid-timeline, especially with high-res footage. As soon as I started using Resolve, playback was buttery smooth, and my timeline feels actually responsive, and it renders way faster. Even on the same machine, like the same computer. My computer is not, super high-end, state-of-the-art, it's decently old, but Resolve just feels way smoother, and I have had zero issues with using it so far. I have used it a few times in the past as well. Like, it actually wants you to edit, not just sit there and babysit while it crashes every 20 minutes. Premiere's Lumetri panel is fine for basic color correction and basic quick fixes, but Resolve's node system gives you complete control. You can isolate tones, fix skin, match shots, all with insane precision. It's no surprise that Hollywood colorists use Resolve. Getting that level of power for YouTube? Sign me up. And the third reason, everything's built into one program. Editing, color, sound, VFX, all in Resolve. I don't have to bounce between Premiere, After Effects, and Audition. Am I peaking? Just to finish one video. Now, I never had an in-depth video that I needed to do all those things, but the fact that it is all in one place is really nice. It's like one ecosystem. Everything talks to each other, everything coexists, all in the same platform. So yeah, smoother performance, way better color grading, an all-in-one workflow. What's not to like? If you've been on the fence about maybe switching, maybe not, you don't want to learn the new keyboard shortcuts because that's what threw me off the first time. It's a little bit different. What I've been doing is I've just been YouTubing literally everything. There's some guy, he makes shorts. It's called Davinci Resolve for Dummies or Noobs maybe, and he just goes over everything. And so I've had all sorts of stuff that has stopped me in the past from switching, but this time I decided it would be worth it. And you learn how to scroll on the timeline, and the shortcut or keyboard shortcuts are a little bit different than Premiere, but once you get the hang of it, it's really not that bad. I'd seriously recommend giving Davinci Resolve a try. The free option, it's free. The free option is crazy for what you get, and if you wanted a more professional version, you can pay a one-time fee rather than paying every single month for Adobe. I still use Photoshop and Lightroom though. Those will stay for now. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If you're debating on switching, this is the first time I've ever made a video about editing software, but just figured I'd let you guys know my opinions on it, my thoughts after using it, yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully this whole setup worked.